I ran up a check, I might do it again. Enemies close, had me thinking they're friends. 10 toes down, I'll be free until the end. Crib outside the city, I don't feel safe in my hands. Took so many years, I'm just waiting for the wins. I'm in debt to no one but the one who took my sins. I do it for real, there's no reason to pretend. If I do it once, I do it again. Add it up, bankroll, euro, peso, add it up, I'm just doing me, everything is on me, oh you matter what. Add it up, bankroll, euro, peso, add it up, I'm just doing me, everything is on me, oh you matter what. Add it up, told her if it's all me, everything is on me, gon' back it up. Matter what, told ya I'ma do me, why you hating on me, it's not adding up. I do roll like a Mack truck, country heart, I might cop a farm and go act up. Lot of scars, I was cold-hearted, now I'm backed up. Keep it real, I do this once a month, I don't rap much. I just take the money and go stack up. Only buying car to get tatted up. All that other bull, it don't matter much. You only climb me, I put the ladders up. No fault, I done doubled up on the workload. I think I fell in love with the bankroll. Pray up, get money, then we lay low. Add it up, bankroll, euro, peso, add it up, I'm just doing me, everything is on me, oh you matter what. Add it up, bankroll, euro, peso, add it up, I'm just doing me, everything is on me, oh you matter what. Add it up, told her if it's all me, everything is on me, gon' back it up. Matter what, told ya I'ma do me, why you hating on me, it's not adding up. Told her if it's all me, everything is on me, gon' back it up. Matter what, told ya I'ma do me, why you hating on me, it's not adding up.
Check, 1, 2, and 2. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Calling yourselves crypto lifers and being a part of the live stream. Amazing. I love each and every one of you. I love each and every one of you. Thank you for coming on to my live and making it what it is, because without y'all, there is no show. Thank you so much for showing up every single day in this world of cryptocurrency as we dive into the center, as we dive into the space, as we see worldwide what happens to Bitcoin. And we can check Bitcoin worldwide. I'd like to see Bitcoin in a nutshell here. If you click on just Bitcoin, should change us to the whole world. Show us where Bitcoin's at. Holding 42,600. 42,000 is a great number, great area. I'm going to show you why I believe, why the TA suggests a huge move is coming for Bitcoin in the next 24 hours. That's right, my friends. A huge move is coming for Bitcoin. We're about to see an explosion. And of course, yes, he would like to say that, right? Because it helps his channel. That guy just wants to be a bull. No. I've shorted many times. We love you, boss. Shout out to Rodney Robinson picking strawberries with the family. Sounds like a beautiful Monday as it's rainy and cold here. But you know what? It's like 40 degrees. When it was 9 yesterday, went from 9 degrees back up to 40. Sarasota, it's 73 degrees and sunny right now. Or San Jose. Why is it? Oh, yeah. I was about to say, do I have a VPN on or something? Current weather thinks I'm in San Jose. Oh, that's why. If you have your VPN on, but then you open back up, it thinks you're back where you used to be. It thinks I'm in San Jose, Costa Rica. Costa Rica, great location. Let's talk about the first thing here, VR. On my radar, popping. Let's see what's going down here for VR. I don't want to waste your time. This is the first coin on my radar. I'm looking at it very closely. Now it popped, did the beautiful thing. There's your resistance line. It's coming right there. Look, resistance, even right there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A little bit there, 6. We should get a bounce off that area, but we broke it. Interesting, we did break it. We could call it a zone. Call it a zone. Save the zone. So I wouldn't like to see VR break this zone. It breaks this zone, then we're looking at the next zone. Right? So this is the levels to watch for VR. Okay. What about, actually, you know what's cool? You can always change these things up and make them funner. Like, what's the background? Gotta be like something different. A nice zone. What would be a cool zone? Pink zone? Nah, orange zone. You can make it less transparent in the zone. You don't want red because you don't want to scare anybody, you know. Yellow's a little like caution. It doesn't come out as bright. I like blue in the zone. I want it to really stand out. That makes sense to me a little. Okay. So there's the zone. Yeah, it's got to be more transparent, though. It really does, though. Right? We can't do that. Hope my songs are getting stuck in your head now after a while. You've heard them so much, you're like, I got to hear them. You got to come to the live stream to hear the tunes, to get into the zone, to feel the way life is feeling for you. And if you're on the East Coast, it's a rainy day here. We're getting through it together on this rainy day. Okay, so look, 4 hours extremely oversold. That's usually telling you double bottom. Beautiful double bottom forming here for VR. Okay? So we're going to watch this closely, but it's on the radar. All right? It's on the radar right now. Also, funny little fractal possibly from, no, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to go there. 1 hour wants to move, didn't get a bit of a pump. There's a bit of bearish divvy because the 1 hour's pushing, but we didn't get it. However, RSI is low. RSI is low, getting a higher low, and MACD is saying, hey, how many more hills do I get until I turn into a green one? All indicators looking fresh for a move to the upside. I like what I'm seeing here for VR. I'd watch VR very closely for a bounce back. A lot of people watching this coin. A deal with Dell. Just did a deal with Dell. So, hey, I personally have a huge bag of it, right? But that's not the only reason I'm talking about. I talk about coins that I like to see that I'm watching. I'm just honest. Like, this is what I'm looking at. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. You can read right there. Nothing I do and say here is financial advice. Please get yourself a financial advisor. Do your own due diligence before getting into any trade, project, or coin. And I know there may be less people here today. People taking the day off. Not many people have to go to work. Shout out to Martin Luther King. One of my favorite people in history, Martin Luther King. Just love that dude. I used to take the day off of work every time for Martin Luther King. Every year I would not work on Martin Luther King Day. I almost didn't want to work today. I almost was like, man, I'm going to take the day off. But I was just like, couldn't justify, because to me, I didn't go work for the man. Today, I'm living my dream. He wanted us to live our dream. So I said, why would I not live my dream today? I would actually live his dream by coming out today on my live stream, because I'm living the dream. The dream he fought for. The dream for all men to be free, for all people to pursue what they wanted in life. So let's use that strength of Martin Luther King. Let's use that vision that he had, and let's push forward for all people to be free, for all people to be able to generate happiness and wealth. Because if everyone is moving forward, if everyone is positive, it can only benefit my light. So I want everyone to feel good, everyone to feel empowered. Shout out to every single person out there. Shout out to Martin Luther King. Moment of silence for the man. Moment of silence for the man. Moment of silence for that man. Amen. For Martin Luther King, man. Shout out to all my people out there. Shout out to everyone. And let's look at some famous quotes. Let's get inspired. This man was an amazing person. There's a reason we still talk about him today, okay? There's a reason we still talk about him today, okay? Let us not seek to satisfy our thirst for freedom by drinking from the cup of bitterness and hatred. We must forever conduct our struggle on the high plane of dignity and discipline. Discipline. I preach every day. We must not allow our creative, I love that, our creative protest to degenerate into physical violence. Again and again, we must rise to the majestic heights of meeting physical force with soul force. The marvelous new military, which has engulfed the Negro community, may not lead us to a distrust of all white people. For many of our white brothers, as evidenced by their presence here today, have come to realize their destiny is tied up in our destiny. Everyone, we are on this earth together. The second you think that someone else's life is not connected to yours, you have missed the mark. Black, white, Chinese, Spanish, Japanese, Malaysian, I don't care who you are, what you are. You are connected, you are a crypto lifer, and we will have you in the group. This group brings everybody in. This group is all inclusive. I don't care if you voted for the man with the T or the man with the B. I don't care what you did. We love you anyway. Come on in. We're here to help you find a way through cryptocurrency, get yourself situated, and get a move on through life. So that's what we're talking about. We're going to start here something different today. We're going to look at total, the entire market cap of cryptocurrency. Okay, this is the entire market cap of cryptocurrency. This kind of determines what's going down, where we're going to go. And I'm telling you right now, this is a cup and handle. I saw a coin called ZRK. It made one of these and just did an absolute blast off just a few months ago. Also, I've been going over the idea that this is an inverted head and shoulder. And I've been talking about this right shoulder, which is getting made for the last 2 weeks, really. And we've been going over this idea over and over again. So far, it is coming to fruition. Let's take a look at the 1 hour, which does want to pop to the upside, suggesting that today should be a green day heading into the afternoon. It is already about 11, right? So heading into the afternoon, a green day shall ensue, okay? Taking a look at the 4 hour. The 4 hour is overbought as well, wants to make a move to the upside. I like what I'm seeing, holding 2 trillion. Let's see how low we went here on the sell-off. We breached 2.09, but we did not break my level here. But now we did break this zone. But you can see, look, resistance, there's a little bit here in the middle. Again, at 2 trillion. So 2 trillion even holds. You know, every time we break 2 trillion, I get a little sad. I'm like, it's definitely a point of interest here. We have a low, we have a higher low, we have a third higher low with a trend, okay? And we are forming this. It's hard to see. I know I got a lot of messiness. Let me just get rid of this. This. But what I do have is I have all these support and resistance lines that are important on the smaller time frame. And then I have this bigger trend that we're in. See this? Up, down. We should be moving to the upside. And this is the upper trend that we're moving in. See that? It wants to move up. 4 hours desperately wants to pump. Daily has momentum, just crossing the dotted line, but doesn't mean that can't boom. Has momentum to the upside. And when I zoom into that nasty sell-off yesterday on the daily, or today actually, right? Yeah. So today opened super red, just nasty. Already down about 2.4% on the entire market cap. Nasty, nasty day. However, we looked at the Dow yesterday, suggested that it wants to pump back to the upside. Down 200 points, so it opens down today. But to me, the daily's oversold. Hey, the last time, look, the daily was overbought, we dumped. Daily was overbought, we dumped. Daily was overbought, we dumped. Last time daily was oversold, we pump. Oversold, we pump. Oversold, we pump. So what do you think is going to happen when we're down here on the stochastics RSI? Just telling you, I got a cup and handle here, so fine. Red Monday, bloody Monday. But right now, I believe the recovery begins. The recovery begins, and we start to see a move to the upside, says the charts. Again, I'm not a soothsayer. I'm just showing you what the charts say, even for the Dow Jones Industrial. We're going to get to Bitcoin in a second. Trust me, I'm just hiding. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for the elephant in the room. Maybe because of the Russian and Ukraine situation. Love the vibes of the music. Shout out to Jonathan Lane. Shout out to everyone here. Shout out to Reiki. Shout out to Troy McDrain. Shout out to Fingbook. Shout out to Grace Ashley Harris, my mod in the game. Shout out to Love Learning, my two mods not missing. Roddy Robinson bouncing in for the love. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Thank you for jumping on in. 200 people watching. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? I would greatly appreciate it if we get the likes up to the watchers. It helps so many more people learn about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. So zooming in. To me, we're getting tight. See this? And this is what we're forming. Up, down, and we're going to be getting tighter and tighter till the bigger move is ensuing. So I see beautiful consolidation in the market. Low, higher low, as the 4 hour oscillates. If every time the 4 hour comes back down and we're a little higher than we were before, it's a good sign. So that's what we're looking at. That's what I like to see. And that's looking pretty beautiful to me as well. So move, boom, boom. Yeah, as the music ends and we can move on to Bitcoin. Nice segue for music. Freddie, man, the way you changed the music right there, man, you nailed it. Wow, man. Wow, show DJ killing it today. Killing it. Unbelievable. You know there's nobody there, right? It's just me. But anyway, shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Maybe there is, maybe there isn't. You never know. Got to keep you on your toes. Got to keep you on your toes. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. 42,000. You know, I thought maybe 41,008 too. I always say they bring it a little lower than they have to. Look, shoulder head and a shoulder now forming on the stochastics RSI. I've seen that play out many a times. Now we're looking for the divergence on the 15-minute. And by golly, let me see. Starting to see a bit of bullish divergence because look, this is swinging to the downside. But this is getting flat. It's not it's not even nearly the angle. That's class C bullish divergence. Many a time that will pump you to the upside. We're also extremely oversold in the 15-minute. Okay. However, we didn't break a higher high here. We did form a downtrend. Okay. Looking like something like that with some breakouts to the downside. Could this just be part of the bowl? It's interesting. It's a Bart Simpson. See it? Rounded top. And again, we made another lower high. I mean, it's a downtrend when you continuously do this. However, what I do want to show you is this. This is the first time. I mean, this consolidation was long, but we broke up out of this one. We should have broken down like that one. So far, there's been more of a fight for Bitcoin to stay flat at these points. Okay? Again, the correction can only last for so long until we see a bigger move. But the tightness here is telling me 24, maybe 36 hours. It's going to be a very, very tight move for cryptocurrency and Bitcoin right here. We're going to this is getting very tight. Yes, I got rid of the beard. Why did I get rid of the beard? Well, it was a playoff beard for the Patriots. When we lost horribly this weekend, I had to shave the beard just to kind of get over it. I was like, oh my gosh. And that's why I do it, because when we lose, it helps me get over the loss. I'm just like, I shave away the loss and I move on. Some say that's ridiculous. Hey, I do whatever makes me happy to get through the pain. I love the bats, man. And honestly, I'm starting to shave away from the consciousness of watching football. Young men banging their heads around. They say a lot of them are going to get that like CTE, and they're going to have issues mentally. So as fun as it all looks, is it, but then I see Tom Brady doing his thing, and there's a legacy, and I get it. But there is a dark side to the behind the scenes of what's happening to the men who bang their heads around playing football. And it's sad. Apparently there's some type of brain damage that can occur. I'm trying to say it doesn't happen. I'm trying to not talk about it. And I probably shouldn't mention it. I love the NFL, and I love watching football. I'm as brainwashed as the next guy. You think I wouldn't be? You think I'd be way above it? But, I grew up watching Joe Montana with my dad. And you know what it is, too? I like the announcers. I like hearing it. To me, it's almost 60% the announcers. Look at my voice. I've been into announcing my whole life. I've been very interested in the voice, and especially during the game. I love Troy Aikman. I watched Troy Aikman. I thought I was Troy Aikman when I was a kid. I literally believed I was Troy Aikman. Like, I wanted to be him so bad. From Brad Pitt to Troy Aikman, I was a blonde kid, and I saw these blonde dudes just, quarterbacks, star actors, and I was like, wow, like, I could do anything I want in this world. Like, that's what I believed, and I was like, I could, So, they're trying to shred Bitcoin down. 15-minute has a little more room to go, but eventually, it's going to be all they got. We definitely has bullish divergence occurred because they shredded it down a little bit more, but the RSI says, no. We bottomed here. You extended me. I don't really want to get extended again. I'm on the 15. I want to do damage. I'm getting low on the 1 hour. MACD says enough is enough. I see a big move coming for Bitcoin to the upside. I know everyone's looking at me like, this man is nuts. But I like to long in these situations. I like to long these nasty red candles because what are you going to buy, the green candle? What are you going to do? Buy the green candle, or are you going to long the nasty red candle? It's completely up to you, But I long red candles, like this one here. Bang, So that's what I'm looking at for Bitcoin. I'm looking for a green day coming in the next few hours. We can just get through the pain. Once the panic sellers are kind of moved away and people that know what they're doing and know how to trade begin to build positions, we'll see a reversal to the upside. It's pretty obvious to me that's what's going to happen based on the 1 hour and the 4 hour. We do this almost every single day. And every single day we talk about the same things. And every single day we watch the same things occur. So, a long would be around here, 42,000. If we can get to 41,008, that would be a beautiful long. If we could crack 42, that would be they usually love to do that. They crack the psychological low number, and then they pump the price. I've seen it now so many times on the live with each and every one of you. However, we do have to talk about this area being broken, 42,340, which was an area we could actually bring it a little lower. Let's bring it a little lower to this candle closing here. Right there. So we're kind of on it now. Let me move it down. But it's 42K. Psychologically, to me, it's 42K. Okay. Then we're talking 41, 800 there. Kind of a zone. Because we had a lot of resistance there. Resistance. It's kind of a zone between these two areas, in my opinion. In this zone. Then we're going to look at 41,000. But the 15-minute, the 1 hour, and the 4 hour are oversold, suggesting. And just like when we got up here, and I said this. Remember when I said, man, I think there's going to be a short coming for Bitcoin? Because I didn't like where the 4 hour sat. And you got to listen to the 4 hour. The 4 hour is going to tell you what you're going to see. 4 hours high here, we took a dump. Low here, we took a pump. Now, what has to happen, though, to even begin any type of bullishness is we need to make a high above this area. We need to get a daily candle to close above this area. We need a daily candle to close above 44,000 either today or tomorrow. It's like a have to happen. Otherwise, I believe we will see more downside. So write that down. Write that down. Said Lifer says we need to see a daily candle close above $44,000 to remain bullish to confirm this double bottom that may be forming here for Bitcoin. Again, I would long this area anywhere between 41.8 and 42,200. Personally, not a financial advisor, all right, but I long into the fear. I use those red candles to make my dose. Just like you got to sell into the green candles to make your dose. All right, and if this breaks out, it does have a pole here. This is a bull pennant. In my opinion, that's a bullish pennant forming. I wouldn't say it's a descending triangle yet. So it's a bull pennant. It is forming. Okay. And the long would be somewhere in this area. Waiting for the divergence pop. We look at the 7-minute. Is there strong divergence in the 7-minute? Sad to say no, which is sad because you kind of need that and you don't see it. It's a little bit there, but it's not perfect. It's not really that great. Could be a little more downside. However, oversold again on the 7-minute, which will eventually release. You can't keep going down. See, when you're a beginner, all you see is, oh, this is going to have to keep dumping. And what's interesting, too, look at the 7-minute kind of gave you what was happening. I know it's nuts, but look, you had a bit of a shoulder, a head, and another shoulder. Then you could have taken the length of the head to the neckline and swung it here, and that really was your measured move. Bang, bang, okay? So there you have it. Bitcoin, 42,200 really tells me that, oh, you know what? There's divergence here, though, on the big boy style. There's swing low to swing low. Like if we take these swing lows, and then if we take that swing low, I mean, that is divergence there. Swing low to swing low, swing high to swing high, pop. Shit, that highly likely is our bottom right there. I'm telling you right now. Gonna call a local bottom for a long there. You do whatever makes you happy. I'm not a financial advisor. I do what makes me happy. Long in BTC right there makes a man happy. So I like what I'm seeing for BTC. On the pump back to the upside here, we'll see. Probably get rejected by top trend line. Doesn't look like we're going to get a lot of move, but if we can get the measured move, as I've said before, it's this length of this pole here. Snap it back here where we could get a break to the upside. And it does give us the 46. What is it, a 46? 8% gain for $46,000 BTC. Is this guaranteed to happen? No, by no means. We're going to have to break above resistance here and here first to even achieve that goal. I'm a guy that goes over the charts every little bit. But I like the call there at 42,000, but it could still go back to 41.8. I've seen them pump it up a little bit just to make the traders get a little salivation, and then they bring it back to where they really want to grab more liquidity. Okay, they want to see people get in here first and then stop them out again. They want to see how many people will jump in and stop them out, stop them out, stop them out. You want to be one of the last persons to wait, right? But again, I did like what I see there at 41,194. But I just want to let you know anything is possible. That's why I keep my stop loss very, very low at 41,281 here. Okay? Still a 4.2 risk to reward ratio on the measured move for a 9.6% gain. Okay? So there we have it. We're going to leave it alone for today. The 1 hour, the 4 hour, and the 15-minute all oversold, telling me we should get a bit of a reversal. Even the smaller time frame, which we then established a bullish divergent, which you can see me writing here, putting down here on the 15-minute. Swing down to swing down from the big swing lows. Swing up to swing up here on the RSI, suggesting that that was your bottom there when RSI went below the dotted line. And we should begin to move to the upside right now. 42,300 so far. We're seeing a little bit of a movement. We're not guaranteeing that this is going to occur. I'm just showing you that I go with the probability of the stochastics RSI. Does it always make sense? No. We are getting the push of the green candle there, showing signs of life. Okay? We are seeing divergence. So, again, shout out to everyone here on the live. 279 people watching on the live, because you know what? No one likes to go live when Bitcoin dumps. They like to freak out. They don't know what's going on. When Bitcoin dumps, people come to this channel to find out what's happening. When Bitcoin dumps, I'm here calm as a cucumber, finding the divergence on the 7 and the 15 minute, getting busy, doing what I do, showing you signs of life, breaking it down every single day. Okay? Every single day. Now, when a coin gets hot, you want to trade against it on a BTC pair. What is a Bitcoin pair? Someone asked, am I trading school today? They said, I see Atom USD and Atom BTC. I got the BTC, so I'm happy either way. But like, you know, so let's break it down. What's the difference between a USDT pair and a USBTC pair, and why are there two pairs? Let's take a look at Atom BTC in the game. I was looking at Atom BTC very closely yesterday. I also whispered a pro tip to my group. I said, listen, man, Atom BTC pairs are hot right now, right? Had the beautiful pump, came to the downside, right? Look at this. But in my opinion, still holding a beautiful flag. Broke out, broke back in, bullish rectangle to the upside. I like what I'm seeing for Atom BTC. Don't be fooled by Monday morning volatility. There's always nasty volatility Sunday night into Monday morning. Always look for the price action to be volatile on these, and specifically, it's the most volatile in those certain areas, okay? I just want to put that out there so everybody understands that. And I got my honey from Island Bee Company. Island Bee Company. Honey every single morning and every single night before I go to bed. You can taste the blossoms of the spring flowers that were captured in that honey. It gets you through these cold, tough winters, I'll tell you that, on the East Coast. Black cumin seed as well. My wife said only 10 seeds. I think I take about 10, yeah. Could be 12, could be 15. Definitely no more than 20. And then, of course, the ritual of the lemon water. Look at the beautiful lemon there. And how could you not believe in God? With the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 beautiful triangles inside of the lemon. It's a circle made up of 10 triangles. I mean, come on. It's like how we eat pizza, for crying out loud. How do you think we figured that out? You don't think we figured that out? The lemon told you how to eat a pizza. Everything is connected. Subconsciously, we saw the lemon one day, and then dude was cutting a pizza, was like, oh yeah. Only drinking lemon water will keep your skin clear. Will keep your skin soft too. You want nice, smooth, silky, soft skin? Drink lemon water day and night. Your skin will be so nice and ready to rock. Shout out to everyone here on the live. 281 people. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? I would greatly appreciate it. That will pump us, baby. That'll pump us all the way. That'll get us all the way to 400 people watching on the live. Let's break through 400 people. I know we can do it. We're a little later today. So they call me Sammy Cup and Handy for a reason, because I find the cup and handle almost every single day. I draw many cup and handles all the time. Okay? There's the cup. There's the handle to the upside. Sammy Cup and Handy. Okay? Atom BTC looking sweet. Okay? 1 hour to the ground. 4 hour getting oversold. 15-minute ready to rock. Atom BTC. Also, to me, what Bitcoin does is it likes to do what's called a retest. The altcoins will do a beautiful job of pumping out. Bitcoin will dump and do what's called the retest. There's the retest right there for Atom BTC. It's even aligning with resistance, 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 retest. Possible beautiful retest for Atom BTC. And that's why we don't take a day off, because there's opportunities are in the shredding. When they shred people up, the liquidity gets left over, the chart opens up, the opportunity has arrived. So I'm looking at Atom BTC very closely for a retest there, cup and handle. All signs of life here for Atom BTC. On the 4 hour too as well. Make 30%, mine your Bitcoin. So what is a BTC pair? It's when you buy it for Bitcoin. When I started trading in 2017, we didn't have Tether prevalently. It just kind of peaked its head out. We didn't have it prevalently. Not all exchanges liked it. People didn't have it around. I thought it was strange. I didn't use it. I was like, Tether. I was anti-Tether. Did not use it. Shout out to the $5 super chat from Zero Allegiance. Hit that like button, fam. Let YouTube know they gabbed their last goo. Shout out to Zero Allegiance, man. Let everybody know how powerful the people are. When you hit that like button, it's not just me. You're representing the people. I'm a guy out here all by himself. You need a Starbucks sponsorship with all the cups you draw. Shout out to David Patrick in the game. Hey, what's up? Shout out to Arvin Ayagri. No, yeah. Shout out to Aravind Ayagri. Yeah, man. You cray. We all cray. Shout out to Vegas Tex Guy. I've been shorting the last 3 weeks. Every time a poo coin pumps, I just short it with a tight stop loss. How do you short poo coins? I didn't know you could short a poo coin. How do you short a poo coin? Please let me know. MetaHero and Dump DCA in now under 10 cents. Beautiful, man. I didn't touch it yet. Still haven't jumped into the metaverse yet. I'm waiting patiently. So Atom BTC going up to 37% gains. I like what I'm seeing for Atom BTC. I'm closely watching this puppy. The retest. And we're going to label that a possible retest there. Let's make this bigger. Always use a stop loss. There's no guarantee of anything. And I'm not talking about this specific trade. I'm talking about in life. Just in life. Always use a stop loss. Always have a contingency plan. Always say, what if it doesn't go exactly as planned? Tell yourself you're going to do it no matter what. But always have a backup plan in case. Or always have at least something in case. You know? Like in your car, keep a bottle of water. You never know. Good job, brother. Let's teach the people to fish and feed them for life. That's the deal, man. Bulls on Parade, man. Bullish on Parade. I love that name. Reminds me of when I was a kid, I used to listen to Bulls on Parade all the time. Super chat, BNB, Prism, and Ron. Ben on Atom BTC. Sheena 00 since 00475. My man, killing on him then. You're doing damage right there then. That's a nice move. Almost a 20x. Shout out to all my lovers of life. 292 people. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? I would greatly appreciate it. I know we can do it. I believe in you. It's not that hard of a feat for people that are coming here every single day. Martin Luther King Day too as well. Martin Luther King Day. And I guess there's an issue with the thumbnails today. My thumbnails seem to not show up or whatever. I don't know why. Kind of whack. You know? Let's see if they fixed it and I can fix it again. But yeah, my thumbnail didn't come up. But you know what? People are still coming to the live. That shows the power of the movement, the power of the people, and the power that we have. Shout out to all my lovers of life, man. I'm just going to go to the content real quick. Give me 1 second. I'm going to try to edit and see if we can edit it in there. I go back and I go into the edit. But Atom BTC, and we're going to post that. If you're in my Patreon, you don't get to the live, then you get to see everything that's going down. Anything that we think is important, we give it to you, baby. We give it to you. To you and yours every single day. We're going to change that thumb for the same thumb. Hit the save button. Maybe it came in now. We'll see. The lovers of life, man. The crypto lifers. Atom BTC looking nice. And I say it a lot because I just want to put it in your head. I had a mentor who used to say things 100 times. I still would forget what he said, so I remember what it's like. You know. Okay. Bang, bang, bang. And I got another coin that's looking so hot. It's about to explode. And I'll talk about it at the end of the live. I'm going to dangle that. A coin that's about to explode. I won't mention it until the end of the live. But I got super chatted it. If you mention the coin on the super chat, I'm probably just going to act like I didn't see it. People are going to be like, why would he do that? I hope someone doesn't blow up my spot. It's weird. It doesn't seem to be wanting saving the new... Yeah, something's going on. Anyway, we'll move on. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming here, being a part of the live. Hit that like button, though, please. Please, if you want more, hit that like button. We're going to take a look at the dollar index. What is the dollar doing? It's trying to come up for the bearish retest, my friends. And to me, that was the bearish retest. Let's look for some spider lines here on the dollar. And do you see it? I see it there. It's this one here. And what we're looking for is the bump and dump. You know, we want to see the dollar try to get back in there and just not make it, right? And just not make it back in. for a dump to the downside. 4 hours suggests big move for Bitcoin as this is about to dump. So big move for Bitcoin coming as we're about to see a massive dump here coming. So look, it's not just me. Son of a text thumbnail isn't there. Anyone who's live right now is missing a thumb. It happens to all people, so it's happening to anyone who's grinding. So if you're missing a thumb, it means you're grinding today. Just another good thing. Love your show. Shout out to Cryptolution Revolution, man. Thank you so much for saying that. Cryptolution Revolution, that's amazing. Man, we got another technical analyst. Shout out to User Super. I've been doing it for a long time. I've been doing TA for over 15, I've been trading for 15 years. I traded gold and silver on the Toronto Stock Exchange. I'm not just a technical analyst. I'm a lover of life trying to change people's lives. I'm a positive person, keeping up a high vibration and high frequency here on the live stream. I'm a multi-dimensional being here, bringing it to you live every single day, breaking through the ether, breaking through the air, making sure you feel positive every day, no matter what happens in cryptocurrency, and showing you my story. I used to work a 9 to 5. I broke out. I started trading cryptocurrencies. I started trading in general. I started trading gold and silver. I started buying gold and silver, physical gold and silver, which I still wear on my neck to this day. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. So I'm not just another technical analyst. I meant anchor, not another technical anchor. Could you please give us a hint about the coin you just talked about exploding? Never. Not going to happen. My lips are sealed. My lips are sealed. My lips are sealed. Let's see what happened with Hero 3 Heroes yesterday. I did have to jump out of it. That was too volatile of a pump. Let's see where we're at, where we stand here with Hero. 15-minute will adjust. And I like to just delete everything and look back at what happened. So let's see. We took this coin for 29% gains in less than an hour yesterday. Absolute insanity for the weekend pump. Low liquidity weekend. Move that coin like you read about. Look, up, down, coming down. What I like to see too is, someone could say, hey, it was in this beautiful pennant and it wasn't. It broke to the downside. Okay. It did. It could have went tight and blasted off. It broke down. 32% chance of a break to the downside. It took that angle. Okay. However, we can get rid of that. I think it calls for a Fibonacci from the breakout on the 15-minute. And this is why you have a bunch of skills to use at different times. You don't have to use them all at once, but you can use them at different times when you need them. Look at the bounce off the 618. And it was also previous resistance here. So previous resistance with the bounce off the 618 Fibonacci level. Pretty precarious. Quite interesting. 15-minute is high. Wouldn't jump in yet. 1 minute does suggest a pump to the upside out of this falling wedge. I'm going to leave it alone as I made a good gain off it yesterday. And I'm just going to let it kind of find its way and chill on out. Okay. Lower than when I got in. I got in at 9.8 yesterday. Now it's lower. It's a good sign. I'd like to see it find its way first. That's also a giant cup and handle, though. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on into the live and calling yourself crypto lifers. I'm probably the most rested I've been in a long time. I don't use alarm clocks. I never really have, never really will. Probably set an alarm just, when I had to be at an airport and I went to bed at 12 and I had to wake up at 3 a.m., like stuff like that. It's the only really time I use an alarm. I didn't use one in college. I didn't use one growing up. I just never used an alarm clock. I just tend to wake up when I'm supposed to wake up. Today, it was raining in Boston, so the sun did not peek through. We got nothing. And I think that just kept me in bed a little longer. I opened my eyes, and I just kind of wanted to go back to sleep and fantasize about whatever I was dreaming about. So if this can play out, up and down, and we can still feel a move, we could see the measured move here back to about 18. That would be a mighty move for Hero. This is not the coin. The coin I'm going to talk about is at the end of the live. All right, now we're going to bounce into Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance is something you need to watch every day because you want to know what's happening with the money in cryptocurrency. And you can see where the money's flowing if you watch this. Look at this. Shoulder, head, and a shoulder, suggesting that we get a pump to the upside. People say, oh, TA doesn't work. What do you mean? Shoulder, head, and a shoulder. Neckline to the head. And I'll show you this over and over again. Suggesting that we do want to pump up for Bitcoin dominance. I'm telling you right now, Bitcoin dominance does want to bump. Remember, we're going to juxtapose these two things on the daily time frame. Bitcoin dominance kind of doing a little bit of a flip there. Double bottoms there. Confirmed double bottom. We didn't want to see that. Altcoins will be a little harder to trade. Celtics get in the ring this year. You hope so. You never know. I don't know, though. I hope so. They didn't look too hot last year. This voice makes me think I'm at the horse track. And there he goes, running, running, running. I wanted you to make you feel like you're more at a football game. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on and being a part of the Crypto Lifer live stream. Thank you for being here. We're going to get you through the ups and downs of crypto. So look, Bitcoin Dominance does a beautiful double bottom there, suggesting that Bitcoin wants to rip. Honestly, Bitcoin needs, I know everyone wants all coins to fly, but they're going to fly no matter what. I say they go sideways and a few still pump when Bitcoin pumps. So don't worry. We have enough liquidity in them right now, enough of a bounce. Things have been all right. Maybe you can sell your voice to D-Race. That would be really cool. Oh, the new coin that Crypto Lifer is talking about is XRP because it's getting relisted on Coinbase. I mean, if that's the case, people are going to go crazy. If XRP gets relisted on Coinbase, people are going to go absolutely crazy. It's funny, there's XRP Relist, which is a website where you can subscribe to, and it will tell you, and it updates every 15 seconds. Every 15 seconds, our system is tracking the listing status of XRP across a number of U.S. exchange websites. Not listed yet, not listed yet. So you'll know the second it gets listed here. They're going to let you know. XRPRelist.com. So that's not confirmed. That was a rumor. We cannot confirm. Shout out to Martin Luther King with the strength. Thank you so much for saying that. James Thornton, man, appreciate you for saying that. Love that. And don't be afraid to send in a super chat, my friends, so we can go over something you want to look at, talk about. Hey, Lifer, I saw you checked out Alpha after my super chat, but I had to jump off the live. When you took a look, 100, would you look at FOLO? That's the actual coin. You looked at Impact before. Okay, please do. My XRP bag is getting moldy. KuCoin, buy it there. You can still trade it on KuCoin and do damage. So look, double bottom for Bitcoin dominance. And then in this window, we're going to show you US Tether dominance. Oops, sorry. The right window here, we're going to flip to US Tether dominance. We want to see that that's getting high and wants to dump. Number one, it wants to dump right now in the 1 hour, which is good for Bitcoin as well. Damn, it wants to pump on the daily. Interesting. When Bitcoin dominance and Tether dominance both want to pump, it's usually not a good sign. So that's not the best. That says we could have some downside for Bitcoin. I hate to say it. It's not what I wanted to see. Huh. Tether dominance wants to continue up. I mean, it could mean other stable coins want to pump into them. People want to move into other stable coins, but interesting. That's a little worrisome, all right? Doesn't mean everything, but the last few times that we had this occur, we did see a dump in BTC. So I just want to bring that up. Possible here for U.S. Tether dominance that does want to break to the upside. And Bitcoin dominance wants to break to the upside. That usually means we could see a dump in cryptocurrencies, all right? However, that 4 hour is oversold, and so is the 1 hour. So let's get through those times first, and then we'll see. But bigger time frames suggest that we might see some pain. Interesting. Just want to put this out there. I don't try to predict the market. I just try to show you the information that most people may not even be able to figure out for you. So right here, we're juxtaposing Bitcoin dominance with U.S. Tether dominance. If they're both going to pump together, let's look at the last time they pumped together right here. A pump up. This is when they pumped up, but this dumped down. That's good for Bitcoin. Okay? We can put Bitcoin in here as the third chart. This is how you do your due diligence. It's how you really get down to brass tacks here. Make sure they're all in the daily time frame. Okay? So, I mean, daily dumps, right? Bitcoin dominance pumps because people get stopped out of all their trades, and Tether dominance pumps up to the upside. Suggesting that this 1 hour and the 4 hour don't break higher time frames. There's a sign here that we're going to, let's go over this the last time we saw it, all right? The last time we saw Bitcoin dominance about to pump was right here. See this? Or even right there. And Tether dominance still pumped a little bit. And what happened? Bitcoin dumped. You see that? Dump. Suggesting another dump for Bitcoin to 37, 38K. Honestly, when I look at it just like in the open, look, I mean, that's a flag. That's not healthy. So it suggests we pump up here and then we roll over. So here it is. So I'm bullish on the 1 hour and the 4 hour. You're like, but you were just bullish. I am bullish on the 1 hour and the 4 hour. However, if we cannot break above this high here, 44,600, 44,003, right there, this confirms a bear flag with a downside move like this, suggesting that Bitcoin goes to 36K. And honestly, all three of these are telling you that it's probably going to happen, because why is Tether Dominance wanting to pump? Why does Bitcoin want to dump? And why does Bitcoin Dominance also want to pump? And when I've seen these two things together, this is how I can usually predict the move for Bitcoin. Now, I hope I'm wrong, and but the probabilities are usually in our favor. Here's again a nice pump. Here's a pump for Bitcoin Dominance. As well as so here's the same scenarios right here. Look, I'm just going to prove it to you in case you're like in denial. And don't be mad at me because I'm just a messenger here. But look, we just prepare us for a nice short. So look, Bitcoin Dominance was about to pump here on the low, like it is now, or showing signs of a bullish move up, which is right here. This is when the low right here of Tether Dominance was low, pumping up. And if we juxtapose that to right here, this is when we were high on Bitcoin and we had a nasty move down. So like, this is an easy way to kind of find out what's going to happen with Bitcoin. See, it's like, and it's common sense, right? So I just got to put this out there. I just got to throw it out there. We found something today that suggests that we may see some downside for Bitcoin. So when I say a huge move coming, it may be a huge move to the downside. It may be a huge move to the downside. That's what's suggesting. It's crazy. I'm coming to the realization, as you are all too, at the exact same time. Okay? When dominance pumps and Tether Dominance pumps, it means people are dumping into Bitcoin. Okay? I'm long right now on the 1 hour and the 4 hour. Okay? So let me make that clear. But it looks like we may just get a pump and get rejected by 44K or, and not get above this previous high, and then just do, and then we could just, so, all right. So that means we got to get our shorts on. So let's take a look at Bitcoin 3S and see what it looks like on the daily time frame. It should look very bullish on the daily. Okay. And by golly gee, oh my, I mean, seems to be breaking out, right? Again, it shouldn't be bullish in the 4 hour and the 1 hour. It should honestly want to come back down to the bottom of the pattern one more time. And this is what I talk about, how I'm always trying to be ahead of my trades. So there's the short for Bitcoin approaching. This dumps down on the 4 hour, right? For today and tomorrow. Takes maybe 16 to 24 hours. And then the short gets ready for a move. I tend not to go against them. All right. Shout out to everyone here on the live. We couldn't get to 300 likes. If you're watching on your phone, just flip away the comment section. Please hit the like button. If you're driving in your car, pull on over. Hit the like button. If you're listening on your phone like Farmer D does on his farm, pull your phone out of your pocket. Hit that like button, please. I show up every single day. The best thing you can do for me is hit that like button. It's a good karma thing. Helps other people find the channel. Helps me move forward. Don't make me beg for the like button. I don't even like to do it. As I have to say the word like there. But I don't even like to beg for the like button. I wish I never had to. I wish people just came in and said, yo, bang, bang, bang. But I know people, I've watched people before that I love, and I just forgot to hit it. It's happened to me. So, and I'm someone that always wants to hit it. So if I've done it, then I know it can happen. So just throwing a reminder out there for everyone. You might just have forgotten. I truly believe that it happens all the time. 200 likes, see, bumping up real quick. Please like and sub, man. So a Bitcoin short is getting ready here. I'm looking at a short for Bitcoin. Not now. And that's why you got to be in the Patreon, because you're not going to know until we're ready in the Patreon. Okay? You're not going to know until we're ready in the Patreon, and you know, you don't want to miss the mark. So shout out to everyone here on the live. We went over total. We went over Bitcoin dominance. Okay? And then we can even look at all the altcoins. Sad, look, fell right out of the bull pennant. Should have broken out. It did not. Fell out. Now we could look for a bearish retest here. See? And a dump. So watch the altcoins. Watch the whole market. I'm seeing some signs of bearishness. I got to tell you all, be careful. Be careful. What's best to use, candles or the Japanese candles, and why? Honestly, it's up to you. You got to find the answer to that on yourself. You know? There's really no reason why. It's whatever fits you better. Whatever you like to trade better. Whatever system you've learned, you know, it's like, that's it. So again, I long this here at 42,200. We'll see how that works. But I will publicly come out and say I long that for BTC. Even DEFIPERP showing signs of a fallout of this. Look, a rising wedge on the 1 hour. Dump. Measured move down here. So we're seeing some signs of struggling in the altcoin market, in the Bitcoin market. Let's take a look at Phantom. Even Phantom taking a bit of a hit here, and there's bearish divergence there for Phantom. See that? Swing up to swing up, swing down to swing down, and Phantom would fall from a high of 338 and come all the way back down to 3 beans. Phantom. Okay. It is now oversold. Let's see what it can do. Okay. Let's see this. We're about to get a dead cat bounce here. But again, I don't, you know, we could just get rejected for a double top. So I'm bullish right now, but because of what I just saw on the daily time frame, it's got me kind of a little weary. Okay. It's got me a little weary. All right. It's got me a little weary. So yeah. So I'm looking at a short for BTC coming. That's what I'm looking at. Sad to say. Sad to say. All right. Shout out to everyone here. Let me jump on into the chat. There was just a lot to go over here. So I've been kind of just really in the zone. I apologize that, but sometimes I got to be on the zone. I got to be in the game. Let me interact with that chat. Let's talk about it. $10 super chat. Who sent $10.98 in super chat? Let's get into it. 3,300 playbacks for $4 of watching. There's so much more to watch than just 4 minutes, but hey, it is what it is. Shout out to the super chat, BNB Prism. BNB Prism and Prism. Alephium, Death Cross is on the daily. For your information, 50 over the 200. We talked about it numerous times, man. Numerous times. It's not even that big of a deal, actually. And I actually have a video on the Death Cross in my group that may kind of want to let you know what's going down. And look at that beautiful bounce for VR. And I'm telling you, I like VR right now for a move to the upside. A lot of people into this thing. A lot of pumpage coming. VR on my radar. Okay? Out of this cup and handle moving to the upside. No, I'm not trying to be rude, but the Death Cross is remedial. It's something that, like, I don't know. It's like you'll learn your first couple years in trading. Very elementary. I sound like a complete douche. I shouldn't say that. Sorry, no profanity. But look, we will talk about the Death Cross on Bitcoin, though. Just to let you know, just so you can see it. But I will discuss some things about it. That's interesting, right? So here's the Death Cross here on Bitcoin. I think the Death Cross on the 4 hour is far more significant than on the daily. And I'll tell you why. But look, there's the Death Cross right there for Bitcoin, causing fear and pain and anguish, right? A lot of people think, oh, no, there it is. But again, let's go over the Death Cross, and we'll talk about it. Right there, we'll put in V, the Death Cross. And I made this video already for my Patreon, so it's kind of like they already got the skinny. You should join you know what? Join my Patreon to get the Death Cross video, because it's in there, and I'll post it again today. And I'll give you a secret about the Death Cross that I'm not going to reveal today on the live. Okay? Something that you really probably want to know. And I'm going to go back to the last 2 death crosses and give you deep insight into them. That video is already posted in my Patreon. I think it's worth the 99 just to know that information. You might want to see that. You might want to see that. So the death cross, yes, it is coming. But does it always mean that it's going to be the worst thing in the world? No, it doesn't. Right there, we had a death cross. The low had already occurred. Right there. And then we had a death cross. It's a latent indicator. It does suggest some more funny business and maybe a bit of a loop, right? But it usually means you're closer to the bottom than the top, and you're on your way. For Bitcoin, specifically on the daily so far. Now, this could be an anomaly. This one could be different. But to me, it suggests that we get our rounded bottom here. Bitcoin does one more dump, and then it finds its way out. But who knows? Anything is possible, and I'm not guaranteeing anything. We could be entering a multi-year bear market right now. We could definitely be entering a multi-year bear market. Anything is possible, okay? But I'm going to show you how to make money on the way up, on the way down, no matter what. We're going to make money no matter what the market does. So take a deep breath, relax, and get ready. Everything is fine. Like right now, we're going to long until the 4-hour tells us it's over, and then we're going to short. And we can already see there's the beginnings of a short possible for the entire market. And I could be wrong, but I just show you what I see every single day. So shout out to everyone here on the chat. Shout out to all the crypto lifers jumping on in. Thank you for being here. VR has the last screenshot for the whitelist land sale on February 2nd. Oh yeah, so you got to get your VR by February 2nd or you won't be able to whitelist for the land sale. And people are going to freak out over that. So that's going to probably run the price up. Thank you, Calderon, for talking about that. That's kind of like an airdrop. You know, so people are going to run into that just to get access to the VR, to the land. Funny, Crypto Larry said, Jason Casper was talking about the stochastics RSI on a stream before you went live. I've never heard him use it before. You must be rubbing off on him, Sam. Hey man, people see what's accurate. People can see what's accurate day in and day out. Day in and day out. Nothing to worry about, peeps. We lifers saying, I don't know, maybe he's just doing it. It is an indicator. He's doing his own thing. Shout out to Jason, man, and respect to him and his team. Your last few days calls made me losses because I dunked my made drunk last month. You sound drunk right now, man. I don't know. Doesn't sound good. But VR is so fire. VR is what? Okay, so shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you. All right. VR just did a deal with Dell, man, making a giant move. So, and again, let's take a look at VR. I mean, pumping the 54 now. I mean, that's pretty serious. It's doing damage right now on the 1 hour. Look at the size of that candle. I think just did serious damage. I talked about it at the beginning of the show. It's the first thing I went over when the show started. First thing I talked about. And bang, 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 bang. Look at the move for VR. Look at the size of that candle. I'm telling you right now, the land sale I think they just announced the land sale, whitelist land sale February 2nd. People are freaking out right now. Look at the size of that candle for VR to the upside. Bang, bang, bang. Let's talk about our baby Cardano. Everyone here knows I'm a long-term Cardano holder. Got in at 2 cents, at 8 cents. And I've been holding ever since. A 4-year hold. It's been tough. So Cardano went to my high. Look, I suggested it would pump out of the flag all the way up here. My measured move was 158. We hit 156. We hit it. And then we took our dump with the rest of the market because Bitcoin just went, man, and everyone went, oh, we're going to dump now. To me, this can flag its way out. It can save itself as a flag and continue up to the upside. Cardano showing signs of life back to 150 with news of Sunday swap. And we go to the daily time frame. Had a beautiful pump on the daily. Got above a previous high. It needs to get higher though. But look at it. When I pulled the Fibonacci on the big time frame here, you can see that Cardano came and bounced right off the 0.65 and the 0.618 into the golden pocket. Institutional, insane. And look at this, up, down, up, boom. That resembles this and this look identical to each other. Also, there was strong divergence, meaning a swing down on the daily time frame, with a swing up to swing up, suggesting that that was your bottom for Cardano. and boom, we would rifle off to the upside. 3-day even. Look at the weekly. Weekly just getting started. The last time the weekly was in this position, we had a massive move for Cardano back to the upside. Can Cardano recover past $3? I believe it can, and this bit of a cup and handle here has a measured move all the way up to $4.57. So I'm sticking to it. Cardano, it may take a year and a half. You may have to go all the way back to the year of the dinosaur, but it will happen. Bottom for Cardano. It's possible. VR, big pump of the 15-minute. If Bitcoin dumps, I will stay. It will stay at 128. Possibly. Good call on Hero, bro. Amazing. Made good on that one. Thank you. Shout out to Professor Gabby. Appreciate you. Our Professor Stabby. Yikes. And tell me, everyone, where you're from. Let's get that chat moving. Where is everybody from? Shout out the homeland you're from, or shout out where you're from, but where you would like to buy your dreamland. Shout out where you're from, and then say where you would like to buy your dream house. Like, I'm from Boston. I would like to buy a dream house on Anna Maria Island or St. Armand Circle in Florida. You know? Strictly entertainment, people. I am not a financial advisor. St. Pete Beach. St. Pete Beach. Like, he's going to be like, I'm from St. Pete Beach, and I'd buy my dream home at St. Pete Beach. What? He look at you dead in the face like, I live where I would love to live. Beautiful pump on VR on the 15-minute. A beautiful pump on VR on the 15-minute. So like what we're seeing here for VR to the upside. I'm still holding out on the coin of the day. Coin of the day that looks so hot. Looks like it's going to blast to the upside. Also, I want to take a look at MATIC BTC. Having a bit of a hard time there. MATIC BTC. Let's take a look at it on my big screen. Honestly, shoulder, head, and a shoulder, though, no? Ascending triangle, though, huh? Yo, he, yo, ha. Bang, 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 bang. This thing could blast to the upside. I don't know what I just did. I just did it. No idea what I just did. Yo, he, yo, ha. Bang, 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 bang. Just sounded funny to me. Anyway, so look. Up, down, rejection point there. Came back up. Support and resistance. Forming a bit of a flag there for MATIC. Okay. Everything's oversold on the 1 hour and wants to fly. I like MATIC BTC right there. Smaller time frame. To me, it's like it's somewhat of a retest back into the pattern even. Or could blast out again. So I watch MATIC BTC closely. Okay. I watch Atom BTC closely. Look like some signs of life in both of these on the BTC pair. Okay. Shout out to all my lifers and lovers of life here, South Dakota, and where my grandchildren live. Oh, that's the sweetest thing I ever heard. What do you think about Harmony One? We actually love Harmony One. Let's take a look at what happened to Harmony One, holding its own here. Went up to 36, though. I see it back down to 31, taking a bit of a dump. And it also got really high here. There's some bearish divergence on Harmony One. The weekly could be turning on us, too, a little bit. Some bearish div on the weekly. Swing up to swing up. This is kind of flat. Even there is bearish divergence there. See that? On the weekly chart. Think it might want to come back down and bounce off this weekly support at 22. Sad to say. Interesting. I never really looked at it in that perspective. However, look, the 4 hours flagging. Again, I'm trading everything right now on the 4 hour and the 1 hour. I'm seeing what we can get out of them, and then I may bail ship because it looks like then I may short the entire market. Something's brewing in the market from what I just saw on that triple look. You know, something's brewing. So I could see one getting up to 46 here on a measured move on the 4 hour. So if we just trade the 4 hour and nothing else, bang, bang. Falling volume and falling prices, we will get a reversal to the upside. One, showing signs of life. A higher low as well, bouncing off support. and resistance. I can see one doing damage at the 46 on the measured move. On the 4 hour. I really do. But again, that's what the chart says. Big thanks up from Portugal. Hello from Dallas. Thoughts on Ocean. I want to go to the moon. Adam. Test complete. Blockchain secure. Transmission over. 01-11001. I'm from Rotterdam, so downtown South Central would be an upgrade. South Dakota. I love that. Chicagoland. North Queensland, brother. London to Gao with a yearly time frame resets. NIMBT is the coin of the day. Nimbit, no. I'm from Texas. I would like to move to the Caribbean, though. Grand Haven, Michigan. Would like to have a beach house in Sarasota, Florida. Shout out to you. Maybe we can do that together. You could be my neighbor. I'm from Maine, and I want a beachfront property on an island where I can be tan all day, every day. I know I'm already losing my tan. I want to get it back. Super chat, BNB, Prism, and RON. All right, send in those super chats now. This is time where I deep dive into the chat, where the chat becomes everything. So show me your love. Show me the chat, and we're going to have fun. We find out about new coins almost every single day here, okay? And this is how we really make money. I'm telling you, this is how this channel makes money. We find new coins. People help us do deep dives together. And together, like we found Zelda Inu did a 10x. Did a 10x on this Zelda coin here. Zelda Inu. It's all the way back down to 3. That's why you got to sell these things. Look at that thing. But we did a beautiful 10x. I move on from these things. Jump in, jump out. I've heard my lesson with these poo coins. Every once in a while, there's one that goes all the way. But it's one out of like 100 and you get lucky. I don't know how I got that lucky. The poo coins, you really have to just be lucky. It's TA, but there's just complete luck. Like when I saved Moon, complete luck. You know, Cake was a little different. Pulse Doge too. That was complete luck. You know, this stuff is just complete luck. This stuff is insanity. Zelda Inu. You know, like ORE taking a beat down. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we got a big move on ORE. We did a 10x, but then look what happened. So I always caution people, be very careful. High risk, high reward for these coins. Be very, very careful. Could this continue to pump? I mean, it could. Is the project around? Yeah. Could they continue? It doesn't mean it's over. For me, it's just how I am. I'm like, it's not a blue chip. It's not MATIC. It's not Phantom. Right? It doesn't have an ecosystem that's budding like insanity. So you could see some more move for Zelda Ito, but just, you know. But again, so let's have fun today. Show me what you're thinking about. Send in a super chat. Send in a deep dive. It could be $1.99. I'm not asking for tons. I'm just asking for fun here. I want the interaction. I need that interaction. I need the connection. Let's make it awesome. Let's make it awesome. Okay. And the coin of the day will come out towards the end of the live. It's 12 o'clock. We started the live at what time? 10:45? I'll be out here about 12:45. I give you 2 hours every single day. On my word. Hit the like button, peeps. Yesterday was a little short, but Saturday and Sunday night's a little different. Every weekday. That's what I say. No doggy coins. I know, right? Luck is a superpower. My son was like, who's watching Sam? LOL. Lifer never stops working for his lifers. When he eats, we eat, peeps. Shout out to Rodney Robinson in the game. Ate a dump. You are the man. Yeah, a little bit of dump. Shout out to Transcendex. Transextend. Zelda social media is shouting 1000x. Gotta hand it to them for their spunk. Right, yeah. Yeah, please. Amazing TA, babe. Bro, shout out to Felipe. Thank you so much for coming on in. Let's take a look at Syscoin. Syscoin I've been holding for a long time. Let's take a look at our baby Syscoin now on Binance. And you know what's crazy about Syscoin is nobody's been talking about it. I had it in this cup and handle like it could break to the upside. Suggested it would get to 138. It's all the way at 112 right now. Went to a high of 126. Syscoin's been doing serious damage. November 1st, Syscoin was 32 cents. It silently made almost a 4x without anyone even saying a word. I think I'm one of the only channels who even brings it up. I bought this coin in 2017 for 38 cents for $4,000. I'll always remember it. Now I'm sitting on about 12K. It's been 4 years. 4 years. 4 mother effing years for Syscoin, if you can believe it. Absolute insanity. And And I can see Syscoin doing more damage. Look at that. It's in a cup and handle. It's oversold. It's not really dropping like the rest of the coins. It's one of the stronger coins in the game. They're actually moving into NFT space. They've been around a long time. No rug pull for Syscoin. And they know what they're doing. They're a serious team. Of course, I'm pumping my own bag. I own Syscoin, but I'm just saying. Even if I haven't looked at it a lot, but when we look at it now, we can see that it is strong. And the measured move of the cup and handle suggests $1.74 for Syscoin. It's about to make an all-time high. It's getting very, very close. It's bouncing off the 200-day moving average. These are signs of catalysts that I've seen many times in my life play out. I would watch Syscoin. I would write it down on the radar. And I would be very, very closely looking at Syscoin. Okay? I believe you can get it on BolsaDex and Binance. I can't confirm BolsaDex, but I believe definitely Binance.com. I will confirm Bolsa, though. Which is a cloud for Binance, just so you know. I mean, it's basically the same. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Shout out to Deborah Hardy for the $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Deborah. Anything you want me to go over, check over, let me know. Assemble on IOTA has the potential of phantom-like gains. Staking now with MyOTA. Please deep dive on this opportunity. Thanks for always being sharp, Sam. Shout out to Sam B for talking about that. Thank you. Well, IOTA has been around a long time. It's definitely a coin that's been on my radar. And actually, I've been showing you guys IOTA on the daily time frame and talking about the tightness. Look at this. I've been going over how tight it looks every day on the daily. Look at this. And I got a move for IOTA going up 247%. And I keep talking about it. Look, it's the exact same price as the coin we just looked at. How funny was that? 112, right? Didn't we just look at Sys? Wasn't Syscoin just 112? Doesn't always happen where the two coins you just went over are the exact same price. Pretty funny. Pretty interesting, right? The daily kind of hurting for Sys. Kind of may do a touch of the 21. May have to extend that handle a little longer. 4 hours suggesting a bit of a move, though. It's interesting. But I'll keep Syscoin on the radar, watching it very, very closely. Let's take a look at our baby IOTA. IOTA is another coin that I was trading in 2017. It's been around a long time. Okay. Again, everything's kind of in this, what some could consider a bear flag, because we're coming down into it. I mean, technically a bear panic. Kind of creepy. We are seeing some signs of bearishness, and I'm not trying to rain on everyone's parade, but those three charts showing me the U.S. tether dominance just keeps replaying in my mind. I'm like, dang. Like, it's one of those things I don't want to see. My emotions are like, nah, it didn't exist. It's not going to do what it says it's going to do. And I'm like, but it looks like it could. You know, all of these triangles look beautiful, and they could just dump. I've seen it happen. I've seen like every coin look beautiful, and then Bitcoin just boop, and then everything just kind of have to recover again. Now we're looking at falling wedges and talking about other bottoms. And so just be careful, please. Don't be moon boys, and don't expect everything to always pump. Always have a plan. Lifer never stops working for his lifers. When he eats, we eats. When he eats, we eats, babies. Engine, a good Web3 metaverse play. Long-term, most like. Can we stop that banging? It's a bit ridiculous. Engine coin, Web 3.0 metaverse, long-term, most likely. I believe Engine is a great long-term play for sure. For sure. IOTA can get phantom-like gains. Possible, yeah, up to about 368, but I don't know. We got into phantom at 18 cents. You're right. IOTA was 16 cents just in April of 2020. December of 2020. But February 2021, yeah, 49 cents. Only did a bit of a double up, though. Phantom's on, like, a bit of a bigger move. With a huge ecosystem, I wouldn't even compare the two. I wouldn't get close. Phantom's like a forefront of DeFi multi-chain. IOTA's an entangle that's trying to do something different that's been around for 4 years. So, I don't know. You tell me, right? EGLD, a lot of coins taking a hit today. Interesting. A lot of coins taking a beatdown. Red Monday for the alts. A red day for the entire market. Don't listen to all these. Don't listen to Crypto Aras. All these guys, they're like, who watch crypto. I love them all, but they really don't do their job as analysts. And they're always like, oh, Bitcoin's going to. Yes, in the long run, we will see a bigger move for Bitcoin, but come on. In the short term, I mean, you could always see more downside. Protect that capital at all costs. I keep saying this. I hope people are listening. I know most people won't, but I hope people are listening. And again, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just showing you what the market shows you, and I gotta heat it. I gotta heat it. Okay. We'll take a look at Engine Coin. Engine Coin is a great long-term play. Again, we got to watch what we're seeing in the markets, though. All right. So look, at Engine is doing its thing. But like everything else, it's just forming these falling wedges. Who's to say there's not more downside of a bounce here to the down at 210? Went to a high all the way at 487. This thing's lost half its value and more. Bit of a cup and handle there, I will say that. It's respecting a previous high right there, range. It's got some strong support and resistance. That is strong support there. Can Engine get a bounce? Oversold. A lot is going to be determined in the next 2-3 days. If the 4 hour can pump and a lot of coins start to break previous highs, then great. We get up here, we get rejected, we could see more downside. So the 4 hour is going to tell us when we get up here and the next day or two, really what we see. Shout out to Crypto Muser in the house. Uploading a new video now. Shout out to Crypto Muser. Yo, big things happening with XRP, man. Super chat. Let's take a look at BNB, Prism, Ron, and Wrapped Luna, which is just Luna. You don't have to talk about Wrapped Luna. You just talk about Luna, man. Let's take a look at BNB right now. Again, everything depends on Bitcoin. The whole market is watching Bitcoin in the 4 hour now. The whole entire market. Look, it doesn't matter the coin we go over. It's almost always the same. This is a little more bullish because it has the uptrend and has the ecosystem. And to me, it's forming an ascending triangle on the 4 hour. Look at the size of it. But that just shows long-term consolidation, in my humble opinion. Again, oversold on the 4 hour, but overbought on the daily. That daily determines a lot. I mean, we could see a momentumous move out of that. We are high. Like, that's where we could see a move. But, okay, this is something we're seeing that could be a possibility for BNB. Okay? And the measured move there is $1,300 BNB. Okay? With ecosystems and DeFi moving, we could definitely see this. SEC is corrupt as can be. It's honestly astonishing. The dirt that's getting dug up is unbelievable. Well, you know what? That's why they probably did the case. I bet, you know what? I bet this was like kind of a dangle. By all means, Ripple might have known all this and dangled it and purposely tried to get caught by the SEC. They're like, let's do this on purpose. So they try to take us to court so we can then break them down. It could have been a trap. I'm telling you right now, crypto guys are that smart. They know the laws. They know the tech. The people in the government are not, I highly doubt they're as adept as the people in crypto. Because if they were that adept, they wouldn't be working for the government. They would be working in crypto. You get what I'm saying? I'm not trying to put people down that work in government. I love you all. And I'm sure there's some people that do something great and then they decide they're going to go back to government. Like I one day might work in government to help people. I might be like, you know what? I'm going to use my time and energy to go on the floor and fight for people's rights. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to sit there and say, hey, no. People seem to forget the government works for us. Like all these people all these officials, they work for us. If we don't like something, and most of us don't like it, then we need to voice our opinion and someone needs to vote for the right guy, and whoever works for us needs to go to Washington and voice our opinion. Like the American people are a free, loving nation. We've been a nation of free, loving people for a long time, and that's really how we should stay. Adam is showing signs of strength. Dumb time. Government is old people. Just want to see what we're seeing happening for Bitcoin now. But, you know, if anyone's watching this channel day in, day out, I'm telling you, I'm seeing something in the market there. Yeah, this is the 42 like I'm talking about. They usually play with the psychological level when they get us low in the 15 minute in the 1 hour. However, that's about as low as you can get it. Like in my life, as I watch these things, and now what we're going to do is they're just going to solidify. Yeah. Now you got real bullish. I mean, they're really squeezing it. And now look, you have bullish divergence here now on the end tip. Because you got swing down to swing down here like this. This is usually it. Soon the algorithms are going to pick up on this, and they're going to trade on it. I'm telling you right now, I'm still long Bitcoin. Not stressing it at all. 1 hour, 4 hour, and 50-minute oversold. I trade that, and literally 8 out of 10 times, that trade works out for me. So I would even add to the trade here if we loop to like 41.8, you know? And I know you're looking at me like I'm a nuts, but that's, you have to trade against every single person. You have to be doing what most of the people aren't doing to be successful in trading. Like, nobody's going to long this. Most people are scared and panic selling right now. Nobody's getting ready to long. Only like the good traders are. And then everyone's going to look back at the, oh, I should have longed. It's like highly likely we get the bounce back to the top of this, you know, we pattern traded. Up, down, back up. I'm not bullish on that move because then it's like, do we just make a lower low? And then this is where Bitcoin's going to find its way right there. Okay. Write your Congress people and vote in the right people. Only power we have. It is, man. Get into politics, you'll be a multimillionaire off the 150K salary by the end of your term. Seems to be how it works. I know, right? Get into politics, you'll be a multimillionaire with your 150K salary by the end of the term, right? Yeah, it seems to be the case. So don't stress. Bitcoin's still doing all right. Sedar, Canadian SEC is better. SEDER, yeah, right. I work for the Fed, looks for cover. I know. Adam shown strength. Government is old people. Let's take a look at Luna. Let's take a look at PRISM. What is PRISM? PRISM crypto. Let's see if it's on CoinMarketCap yet. PRISM. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the love, everybody. Appreciate each and every one of you coming on in. Let's take a look at PRISM. $14 million market cap with a Solana address just coming out, okay, on Solana. Get it on PRISM. So it looks like you can buy it on its own site, which is pretty cool. PRISM listed on FTX. Okay, so we might be able to find it on CoinMarketCap on here too. On FTX for USD. All right, let's take a look at PRISM. Just coming out on the 7-minute chart here on FTX. New coin to play with if you're on FTX. I don't know if it's FTX US, though. Usually it's not. FTX US does not have a lot. It's really sad how, like, a brand new company come out innovative and beautiful from people from the United States, and yet they offer better products for people outside of the United States than they do for the people in the United States, even though the company came from the United States. You tell me what's going on. PRISM looks to be in a cup and handle, could pump to the upside on the 4-hour. I like what I'm seeing for PRISM. So if you have access to FTT, or if you want to trade this on Solana on Radium, so what you could do here, look, check it out. I go into my Solana wallet, my Phantom wallet on Solana, okay? I head on over to Radium, right? Radium, and I swap it, my Solana, right, radium.io, and I believe here I can swap my Solana, grab this address here from PRISM, and I can go to Radium, I can trade, enter the exchange. I would like to go from Solana, right, to PRISM. Oh, connect wallet, sorry. Sorry, let me connect wallet. The Phantom wallet. They don't have Phantom? Yeah, they do. Come on, I'm about to say it. Yes, they do. It's the premier wallet for Solana. So now I'm good to go. Look, my max Solana, 3.38. Select the token. Paste it in for PRISM. Bang. And I could trade my Solana for PRISM right there and make a bit of a move there. Due to limits on Solana transaction sizes, this step required to wrap Solana in your wallet before swapping. So I'd have to get some wrap Solana. All right. So I could just type in WSOL, right? Is that simple? I guess they're going to do it for me. You just hit setup and they'll do the wrap Solana. But this is where you could get PRISM. Just so you know, if you don't have access to FTT or FTX exchange, get it on Radium. Okay? The premier swap for Solana. on the Radium exchange. It's also a coin, Radium. Coming in at $5. It did a nice pump about to $12.15 back in the day. And you can also trade this thing. Look at rate. I believe it's on KuCoin. Radium for Tether on CoinX. Hold on. It's on Binance's Ray. So it isn't on KuCoin, only FTX, CoinX. And I don't know if Ray, that might be a different Ray. No, that's it, Radium right there. Yeah, 5.15. You can see, so it had a massive pump up when Solana pumped. The ecosystem of Solana just did a massive move, $4 all the way up to 16, did a 4x. Now it's in the dumps again. Again, what I don't like is the daily's getting high and we're just not getting the movement in a lot of these coins. It's just, the more I see the unhealthy, we could see Radium back to a couple, $2. Who's to say it can't double bottom here at $3 and then even find another low? It looks kind of shady right now, honestly. Like, I don't see signs for Radium. Thank you for your hard work. Can you look at XTC? I got in at 544. Then back. They are backed by Ubisoft. Yeah, I mean, Tezos. But they've been around a long time, and the coin moves very slow. I don't care about the news. I've known about Tezos since it IPO'd. The day it came out as an IPO, Tezos. Suggested could pump out of this. Bit of a cup and handle for Tezos on the daily time frame. The good thing about this is it's oversold in the daily, suggesting it can make a move out. It's also a cup and handle for Tezos. That's why they call me Sammy Cup and Handy. I'm going to show you the cup and handle every single time. Sammy Cup and Handy there. There's a beginner course Saturday, January 8th. Oh, no, that was already done, right? There's a beginner course tomorrow, Tuesday. All right? January at 3 p.m. Not Saturday, January 18th. Probably want to get rid of that, but Tuesday, January 18th at 3 p.m. I have a beginner's course where I teach all of this. That's tomorrow from 3 to 5. I teach all of these things. How to find the stochastics RSI. What does it mean? The RSI, the MACD, what is moving average convergence and divergence. How I use moving average to get in. Look, when they're tight, I like to present a move. When they get wide, I like to get out. When they're tight, looks like they could be getting tight again. When they're far apart, it's time to get out of the trade. So this is something I want to point out. I use this. This is a simple thing. You can use it on any single time frame, the daily, the 4 hour, the 1 hour. I'll teach you the 1 hour. I'll teach you the 15 minute, the daily, the 3 day, the weekly. How to use the 1 minute for a scalp, the 7 minute for a scalp. How to trade any single time frame you want on any single market in the world. The information I teach you, you can use in any single market in the world, no matter what. So if that doesn't blow your mind, okay. Okay. Life for laying down gems. Are you picking up what he's putting down? And again, we're going to hit to that coin of the day. The coin that I believe is coiled up and ready to rock. Coin that looks so juicy and ready to move. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? Today's the first day that the likes aren't above the watchers. It's a good or a bad sign, depending. Hero76 now back in. I mean, Hero's starting to make a move. I'm heavy in the video game scene, and the community looks at NFTs as blood-sucking corporate cash grabs. People just want to play games. Just a perspective. Yeah, we're not heavy into NFTs. I'm not an NFT guy. I don't run after NFTs heavily. Y'all know the majority of we're not a. I don't know what the point. Produce the beats. I don't know what the point is that by that. And honestly, NFTs are going to become what the gaming community is going to love, despite the fact that they hate NFTs. You know, you have to remember, a lot of the gaming community doesn't understand crypto either. They've been like anti. They're in their own little zone. There's going to be a cross between crypto and the gaming community, and I'm telling you, when the gaming community sees what crypto does for them, they're going to fall in love. They already will. Trust me. They don't have a choice. They sit in their house all day playing video games. So whatever makes their space funner, more interactive, and brings even higher quality graphics, which you're going to see out of the crypto people. They're going to respect that. They're all about hard work and work ethic and making it look amazing. And when they see that, they're going to respect that, and that's actually going to come with respect. So, trust me, the crypto developers will earn the respect of the gamers. I believe in that transition, and that's going to happen. So Tezos 1126 could move to the upside, showing signs of strength. Right, 4 hours oversold, 1 hour is oversold. So this one, actually, with the daily ready to rock and the 1 hour and the 4 hour ready to rock, more signs of life for Tezos than a lot of other coins here. Ubisoft deal too as well, showing you that, hey, things got to making moves in mainstream. Tezos. Okay. Tezos been on my radar for a long time as well, I must say. I like flipping DAOs. Whatever makes you happy, man. Gamers will come around to NFTs when they start to realize that this isn't about selling more microtransactions. Chainlink, please send in a super chat, please, for a request, so you can make me look like a respectful person. I'm just... Lunch is here. Time to eat. We need Bitcoin bulls to come in for a short squeeze. SEC is corrupt as they could be, honestly. We do need a short squeeze for sure. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here, calling yourself crypto lifers, and being a part of the live stream. As we move through the cryptoverse together, a lot of people have the day off. They're with family, friends. They're just chilling. Also, low liquidity today. Less people are at their desk, forced at work, so they're not going to stare at crypto. Get it? Red day, though. I believe we will see a bit of a reversal dead cat bounce coming for the market. However, I'm worried about that daily. I'm preparing for a short for Bitcoin in the next couple days. So, something that I am preparing. Okay. Look at every coin red and down about 10% at least. Nasty move. Funny, when everything was pumping last night, there was just that feeling of euphoria. Whenever I get that feeling of euphoria, it tells me take profits. So, Victoria VR showing signs of strength, one of the strongest coins. It's crazy. It already pumped to 55 and pumped back down, though. It's like, what are they doing to this thing? Freaking crazy. Trading the heck out of this thing on the 15-minute. 1 hour didn't make a higher high, too, as well. Interesting. Struggling in a downtrend right now. So far, a smaller downtrend. 4 hour, man. Trust that 4 hour wants to bang on you. Wants to bang. So I trust that 4 hour. Let it play out before I skimp on out, But that's the closest thing I'm looking at today. Okay, the coin of the day I'm looking at is GSX. Why? It's so tight right now. It's so tight. Damn, fell to do 14. It was looking so tight. So crazy. This morning's been really strange, honestly. Let's look at this on the 1 hour. So if we look at this thing, it's just like, it's tight. Now, some could say, okay, it's breaking trend line, falling to the bottom. It may, but look at the size of this trend that's been forming. And the 200-day, even if it bounces off of like $2, I mean, this thing is so tight. So closely. I'm waiting for this 4 hour to play out. It's oversold, about to do some serious damage. So I'm watching the 4 hour. Again, GSX. Last time this thing did serious damage, it went huge. So I'm hibernating, waiting for a bump. If not, I can easily get out and walk away for, But I like what I'm seeing here for GSX. Okay. Market has been very hard to trade. I'll be honest with you. You've been having to kind of really watch the market day in and day out. The market's been vicious to a beginner trader. That's why I suggest you do get a mentor. That's why I also suggest my 2 courses that I teach, I believe, are amazing in a bear or a bull market, regardless. They will really help you find your way. Like, for instance, knowing how to make money on DeFi in a bear or bull market is important because the market's going to change on you. Right here, look, every Friday from 1 to 3, get into the MetaMask course. I teach an amazing course, how to connect to the top 7 chains. What I just showed you there. You might want to get in prison, but you didn't know how. I just showed you a way. Change it up for a decentralized way to get down into the trade. So this is an amazing course. It'll blow your mind. Your guide to MetaMask and DeFi. Jump on in every Friday from 1 to 3. Email cryptolifers@gmail.com or hit the link in the description below for tutoring. That'll take you right to the class where you can sign up. Okay? Jump on into this course. It'll blow your mind. I'm telling you. Now, tomorrow, every Tuesday from 3 to 5, and that's Eastern time, New York City time, every Tuesday from 3 to 5, jump into the beginner's course. We go over every single indicator that I just used. You'll get so much more out of the live stream, even if you don't want to pay for the Patreon, so you don't have enough, you don't want to do the $99. That's the best thing you can do right there is pay for this class, and then you'll see me Tuesday, one-on-one, a great intimate course. I give you everything I have, 110%, and I get you through the muck and mire of the market. So, PRISM, that's on my radar as well. But check it out, man. The crypto, those are my 2 courses I'm offering, and I'm going to extend it into a advanced course as well, coming at you soon. I believe Thursdays at 1. I'm going to change it, but I'm going to still working on exactly the time I want to eventually launch that course. Okay. A lot to go over today, a lot to talk about. An iffy market for sure. A little bit of ups and downs. Total 2 breaking 2 trillion to the downside. So we're seeing some, but again, it's a lot of fear. And let's see if the fear and green index did any bit of a move here. Did they reset it? Because to me, that's a lot of fear. I think they're going to reset that in 6 hours. I think we're going to see it back down to 15, 16, maybe even 13 in the fear and greed index. So that's what we're looking at here on my radar. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. I'm jumping on out for the day. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here as we leave with the fear and greed index, right? But please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when we post our next video. We'll take a look at Bitcoin. And I'll keep everyone updated. And again, 42K still holding. Nothing has really changed about the long I've talked about. And we've gone over this. And usually they're going to bring you a little lower. I wouldn't be surprised if they brought us to 41.7. That's usually what they do. Do they make a double bottom here? V-shaped recovery forming, shoulder, head, possible V-shaped recovery getting ready. Okay, they're going to break 42K. They do this every time. They break the psychological low because that's how many people are, everyone's hiding there. That's where all the liquidity is. They're going to break the psychological low. They're going to make the 1 hour and the 50 minute extremely oversold. How many times have we been through this now as a family? So many times. They're going to bring it back up. That's going to be your bottom pattern. This is where you have to long. You have to long the fear. Again, I long the fear. I don't want to tell you what to do. I don't mean that. But a trader, when I say you, I mean a trader needs to use fear to get into positions, needs to use greed to get out of positions. Got to do exactly the opposite of everybody else. I know it's hard. I know right now you're watching me and you're like, this doesn't make sense. But again, you need to counter trade your emotions to be able to stay on point in this game. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. And remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing at the end of every live stream. I say 1, 2, 3. Crypto is life. And we're going to say it together right now. 1, 2, 3. Crypto is life. Thank you so much for being here. I love you all. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the commitment to the channel. And I'll see you all tomorrow at 10 a.m. To my patrons, to everyone that follows me, to everyone that stays with me, I'll be in the rooms. As you know I am. I live in those rooms. I'll be side by side with you, battling it through the crypto space. I'll see you all in a little while. I love you. Thank you so much. Have a great day. And from the bottom of my heart, there's no words that I could give for the gratitude of everyone that shows up every day and helps my channel move. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. 1, 2, 3. Crypto is life.